What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So the Browns lost 17-16 to the Bengals, and this was just the Bengals came ready to play. The Bengals definitely came ready to play. It wasn't no content that this was going to be a good game because you could ask anybody. You could ask anybody that you could ask anybody. And for this game to not be for this game to be close, we saw a lot of close games going in from Thursday against the Cowboys and by Thursday in the Cowboys and the Eagles, by all the games that we saw. And here's what I have to say about this Browns team. This isn't the same Browns team that made the playoffs 2 years ago. We as Browns fans, like as a Browns fans, we have to remember every season for the Browns is going to be a different season. That's either if we win a game or if we lose a game. Because you could honestly say that Joe Flacco had a good game. Myles Garrett had a good game. But when you have the Bengals come in to the Browns home field, and this turned out to be a 1-point game, like the Browns had to win this game. If the Browns somehow didn't miss if the Browns kicker didn't miss a field goal, let me just get this straight out of the point. How do you go from releasing Hawkins to going with a kicker that missed a field goal? And I'm not saying it's the kicker's fault or anything. Anybody would miss a field goal. Anybody would miss a bucket. Anybody would miss a hockey goal. Anybody would miss a tennis point. So I'm not saying that right now that just because the Browns kicker missed a field goal, like a lot of kickers in the NFL miss or make 90% of their field goals. And I am going to say this most concurrently, is that I think the Bengals came in with a lot of energy this first game. Now, we could say that this game goes all the way back, and we could say this rivalry goes all the way back, and we could say the battle of both of these teams are both decent teams now, even though you had the Bengals making the Super Bowl. you had the Battle of Ohio. You have the Battle of Ohio. Two teams that are battling in Ohio. And the Bengals take this one. Like, you have to honestly give the Browns more credit for staying in this game. Because when you look at who the Browns got next coming up this Sunday, the Browns got the Baltimore Ravens. Another team in your division, because you just played the Bengals, who you lost to. You got beat. You got beat by the Ravens. And when we look at the schedule, you could say Baltimore. Going into Baltimore, you have to win that game. And then you got the Packers and Micah and Jordan Love. You have to win that game. Like, you're going to have the Bengals again, week 17. This schedule for the Browns, like I said before, as a Browns fan, it's hard to see this Browns team, like, really. It's really hard to watch sometimes my Browns not win games or do win games. Because you're sitting back and saying, oh, hey, this might be a good team, but on one hand, I'm curious if we're going to win or not. If you're curious, as a Browns fan, I know a lot of fans of different teams are going to come out and say, well, the Browns haven't won anything yet. The Browns haven't won anything. Okay. But the Bengals been to a Super Bowl, but lost to Patrick Mahomes. Like, have you seen that Super Bowl when the Bengals made it? Like, when we look at the box scores and we say Joe Burrow, 14 for 23 for 113 yards and one touchdown. Brown, 21 carries, 43 yards. Chase, two catches, 26 yards. Like, there is nothing that you can say that the Browns try to do in this situation, except try to play good football. And then you have the Brown side of things. The Brown side of things, Joe Flacco, 31 for 45, 290 yards. One touchdown, 2 interceptions. Fournette, 6 carries, 8 yards. Joe Flacco, 2 carries, 6 yards. Judy, 5 catches, 66 yards. And then we go to the Browns defense. Myles Garrett, 5 sacks. Myles Garrett, 5 tackles, 2 sacks. Bush, 4 tackles, no sacks. Denzel Ward, 2 tackles. Like, Denzel Ward was guarding Jamar Chase the entire game. If somehow you are going to guard one of the top 5 right receivers in football and Jamar Chase, you're going to have to be ready for that. And I don't think that the Browns were not ready for that. They weren't ready for the connection to Higgins to Jamar Chase from Burrow. This Browns defense isn't the same. This Browns defense doesn't have a Baker Mayfield, a Johnny Manziel. When you draft a Shador, a Gabriel, and you have a Myles Garrett, you're kind of asking yourself, what else can you do? Because now you got the Baltimore Ravens coming up. You have to beat the Baltimore Ravens. Because last year, you flipped the season series with the Baltimore Ravens. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And stay blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.